No. Pisces.
Almost.
Hey, you got close. You got close. Pisces in the aquariums. The big Aquarian jump. If you watch High Vibe, you should see the Aquarian horoscope. But I will just give a little away. Pisces, are you ready to be Willy and Free Willy and Free Willy? Do you want to get out of that cage? Don't you want to get out of that cage? Well, you got the Eight of Wands. Well, these are the arrows of love. They are moving in a new direction, though. You have to remember that. Look at her. She's like, I ain't looking back. I'm looking in a new direction. Ooh, Pisces might have a whole new look around. Just going to be honest. It's okay to look. Pisces, you are a fish. I mean, you're in the water. You better be looking around or else you're going to just be, like Mr. Limpet losing his glasses and going around the sea. But I would say that, Eight of Wands definitely is bringing up here. It's time to look. Where is the universe putting you in a new direction with love and relationships? Your challenge card is growth. You're afraid of the evolution. You've reached, what's crazy is this keeps coming up for Pisces over and over and over again in the last 24 hours. This is the issue. You are done with the story that you've been in, okay? I know it might sound crazy, but you're too afraid because you think growth is going to take you into, let's use a Pisces reference, an Alice in Wonderland hole. That's where you're going to get everything anyway and you're going to grow. But for some reason, you think that's just too crazy. And you feel stuck. But maybe it's the arrows of love that will take you in a new direction. Sometimes Cupid comes around to, it's not like when Cupid's arrow hits love, it's not like it hits you in the perfect spot. It hits you in the spot that's going to be like, what the hell? Why? I think Cupid usually hits in the butt. You know what I mean? It gets you moving.
Right in the butt cheek.
What if Cupid just hit you in the ball sack? That wouldn't feel too good. Or maybe it would. Maybe it would add.
I think that's probably where immaculate conceptions come from.
Maybe. I mean, maybe that's I can go into that whole subject all day. Five of Cups in reverse over all of this part here. So, you know what? What's so funny? It's like you're afraid to face sorrow, even though it's not the sorrow. You've been going through sorrow in itself, and it's like when you finally drain out the cups finally, which ironically in this say you're at the edge, you're already at place where you've experienced sorrow, but you're sitting in it. You're sitting in things that already are done. And you don't need to. I mean, Craig likes to cook a lot, right? It's like you just don't keep things on the side burner burning for too long because actually that could overcook it or actually go bad.
The trick is you stack the meat on the side burner so that the juices flow into each other.
I don't know why. I was thinking more like, when you have I don't know, mashed potatoes or baked beans or something on the side.
Shit. That's for someone else to do.
Okay, so
I'm the smoke show, baby.
All right, so I'm just trying to say that, I always heard that if you left something on simmer for too long, it could go bad.
Yeah, well, that's
I'm not a cook, so
It definitely can. It definitely can.
I mean, I've been on my own since I was 18, so I learned that 18-year-olds military, cooking in the barracks way, and.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's with steak, it's with it's with anything. With chicken, you dry that shit out real quick.
Look what I got. Uh-oh, the death card. You're afraid of the transformation of growth.
Got some calamari, speaking of food.
Yeah. Actually, I like calamari.
Yeah, some coconut
even though
shrimp.
it doesn't taste like anything. But
coconut shrimp.
I like shrimp too.
Coconut
I do like the crawlers of the underbelly of the ocean and the but I feel that this you're afraid to get pulled into a better world, into a better aquarium. There's something that's trying to push you in a new direction, but there's fear about it. And then I think that you have this overall of bad stuff will happen if that happens. It's like, well, look at the bad stuff already. It already happened. So the universe wouldn't just pull you into something, to a new direction for nothing. And this has been a reoccurring theme for Pisces lately. I'm sure Pisces are probably getting over me saying this over the last month. Well, I mean, you have the world reversed, so your world is upside down. So look at in this case, I would say that you're too afraid to allow completions to end, stories to end. You like the credits, and you want to keep pushing rewind right before the tape goes out. And and that's your issue. So here comes the Eight of Wands. Here comes this new direction, this new feeling, this new wow. And then it's like, oh, but my world right now is not closed. Like I think Pisces can get in complicated situations too, like over like being like, oh my God, look at this amazing thing. And oh my God, but I forgot. I need to like cancel the situation I got going on here. Right? Like that shit happen. That shit happens. Strength card reversed. Yeah, that's the issue. There's this part of you that needs to find an inner strength that feels like you can't have to get over this sensitivity issue of what it would feel like to actually be who you want to be in closed chapters and closed movies that taught you a lot, but that are ready to take you to new places and grow in new places. Your overall that you got here is, woo, Page of Pentacles in reverse. So you're not seeing the worth and the value that you need. You're not, and also I'll be honest with you, it's like whatever that you have been attracted to, you're not that attracted to anymore. And you got the Earth again, stability. So it's like, how are you going to be stable in things that you are not attracted to, right? Like, I don't feel stable wearing this sweatshirt if it didn't look the way I liked it. I wouldn't feel stable doing this show if I didn't do my hair. You know what I mean?
We'll show you a full body right there.
Give me a little full body action, you know? And you know what? I'm not going to wear it with my sleeves down. That's so East Coast. Nothing against East Coast people, but you notice East Coast people do this. Like, they look like this. And then if you notice West Coast people, we do this. Like, we guys, we pull it up and we got that whole like, what up? Yo, what's cracking? So I'm just trying to say, I think that Pisces are ready for the actual stability they've been looking for, but it's like, being stable in places that you're not attracted to, that is no stable, and that your mind has been showing you that it's not. And for some reason you think the other party needs to change that, or that they will. It won't. Page of Pentacles is the promise that the king's coming through with coin, right? Nope, that page either ran off with the coin or the king just said that and didn't have the coin. It's kind of a bomb drop actually this week. Sun in Cancer in the third. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is your emotional stimulation needing to be found and understood, but also that you need to communicate your feelings. I feel like you are holding on to a lot of feelings that you're not communicating, and they need to be, and that you need to take care of yourself by finding the stimulation, the excitement, and the understanding of what you really want to feel and want, instead of kind of denying it or kind of, staying busy another way. It's almost like being ADHD and being like, I need to get this done. I need to like face the deepest truth of my relationship situations. But no, you know what? I'm just going to go do this. Like, that's not going to work anymore because it's affecting your emotional security in yourself and the feeling that you're not feeling at all.
Yeah, and it's not, not allowing yourself to receive the message of goodness, or receive the message of change, And it's like, maybe you're only seeing it as doubt, instead of seeing it as an opportunity to progress forward. It's the way that we look at the messages that are placed in front of us. It's the way that we interact with the individuals that show up with those messages, whether that's ourself, whether that's spirit, whether that's actually an individual saying like, no, this needs to change within the relationship. No, I need to change, or no, you need to change to make this work. How are we actually going to take that into our lives and apply it? That's what it truly comes down to. Are we hearing the message? Or are we just seeing it on like a surface area and just saying, no, it's okay, I'll brush that off because it's not necessarily important. So what is actually important to you? Is it important to change? Is it important to embrace that individual? Is it important to embrace yourself? That's what you have to take it as, but you at least have to hear the message for what it's worth. Hear the message, from spirit or from that individual, and actually embrace it and listen to it fully rather than brushing it off.
Yeah, brushing things off is not good in life at all. You know why? Because it collects. That's what really karma is too, right? Mm-hmm. Pushing things off in life. Sweeping it under the rug. Pisces, you want to keep those gills nice and clean, you know what I mean?